Listen.
Shows another bluff to dirt.
One more.
It's been a masterclass in high-stakes, big-game tactics here at the Full Tilt Poker.net $1 Million Cash Game. We'll see you after this.
Phil Ivey has bought in for $500,000 more. Those black chips are $25,000 chips. And Phil Ivey now has $750,000 at this table. Benjamin with nearly $700,000. And we have over $2.6 million on this table. Absolutely insanity.
Yeah, an incredible amount of money.
What do you think? Come out. 1,200 straddle.
This time doesn't count.
Well, I don't think you should be able to wear headsets around here. I mean, you got.
I don't know about headsets.
I mean,
you can't turn mic out that.
I mean, we're all having fun here. I mean, even Ivy's
I'm not allowed to wear a headset. I'm opposite.
Phil Ivey's definitely come to play, and he's got the chips to do it.
Well, Chris has finally found a hand.
Well, this is what Chris
quiet
does.
For a while. Exactly. He just sits there, patient, waits, finds a hand, and you can be pretty sure it's a raised pot by the time he does.
1,200 to play.
I mean, you talk about textbook poker. He doesn't play many hands. The ones he plays them hard. He plays them fast.
4,500.
12,000 is his bet. And Patrick Antonius keeps finding these half hands, but he's usually behind a raise and a re-raise when he does.
Oh. King Jack offsuit, hardly even a half hand when Ferguson is re-raised, though, is it?
Exactly.
I want to be able to call a bottom pair.
You're likely up against. You're definitely dominated in that spot usually.
You guys just must never have fun.
No, I think Antonius is an easy fold, obviously, because his hand is easily dominated. But can Ivey call this for 8,000 more?
I think he possibly can. He's got the button, he's got live cards, and he's got an awful lot of money in front of him, and so's Chris.
I mean, he knows Ferguson's probably not going to bet unless he hits.
See, when I went for my bad, I let it go. And it was just strong.
And he has called.
Pot is $32,500, and we haven't even seen a flop yet.
Kind of like Nelson the David yesterday. He like winning and losing $8 million. You enjoy it.
Well, there's nothing there for Chris. There's a 7 for Phil.
30 a day.
32,500 in the middle.
Now this will be interesting to see how Chris plays this. Chris Jesus Ferguson. What we've seen so far from him is this would be normally a check play from him. He pretty much give the pot away to Ivey.
I think he's going to do a single continuation, but
Chris Ferguson always mixing up his game. One of the reasons why he has 5 World Series of Poker bracelets and, of course, the 2000 World Championship. $25,000 bet. And what do you do if you're Ivey?
I think he's going to make one call. He's got position. I think the bet's actually 22,000 with the call from Phil. Let's see what the turn brings.
Jack.
A jack, that's 3 spades out there, but neither player with a spade, but really think this might slow Chris down.
Well, the pot is $76,000. When he bets 22,000, gets called by Ivey. He's got to put Ivey on something, whether it's a pair or a spade draw. And he's got to know he's behind now, doesn't he?
Exactly. The question is whether Phil can actually protect his hand now. He gives a free card. There's 10s, kings and aces that can put Chris in front.
And of course he doesn't know that a spade is safe.
Well, I think he can be pretty sure if Chris Ferguson had the ace of spades or king of spades in his hand, he might have had another bullet at this one.
I just play that much better than them. Let's play higher.
Well, it's a big bet. There's 2 black chips in there. Those are 25,000 each.
I think this pot's over.
I imagine it is. About a $58,000 pot. $58,000 bet, sorry. With a $132,000 pot. And Chris really put into a tough spot here, out of position with ace-king. I think you're right. I don't think he can call this.
Just going to double check. He's got no spade in his hand. And then he throws it away.
7-4.
I don't get involved in those.
7-4 is good.
6-4.
Theatrics.
Yeah. 6-4 with 2 hearts.
I just play the game. Okay.
I say we should say anybody who bluffs a pot that has more than 50,000 of it, everybody has
I
to
guess
throw
you
them
guys think I was
18,000.
bluffing there. Okay.
We can play the 7 dudes.
Of course, we're at FullTiltPoker.net $1 million cash game.
That's why you said next round.
I'm David Tuckman alongside Gary Jones.
600 to play.
If you're willing to say, Mike, I got you for another 200,000 in this game, we could play twice as high right now. But I don't have that, so I just gotta, you know,
600 to play.
I want to play in my comfort zone, and I don't want you guys to take me out of my comfort zone. If I get taken out of my comfort zone, that's where you guys got an edge.
I didn't know you had a comfort zone.
Everybody's got a pain threshold.
2,000.
Just like Andy Beal took the boys to the pain threshold. The only person that didn't have, the only one, yeah, no,
he lost.
No, he beat everybody out of all the money until they put the only guy in that didn't have a pain threshold. And he got all their money back. And that's the bottom line.
And now we
They were intimidated, and they felt the pain threshold, and Phil went in there paying this and got everybody's money back.
And now I think doesn't Andy own like a piece of Harris, and we don't like the World Series?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to say
Now
everybody.
he's getting it back.
Everybody has a pain
We just
threshold.
don't know it, but he's taking it all back. Just raise the juice a little bit, and we'll all come back.
Everybody has a pain threshold, right?
If
Chris?
they'd have showed some heart, I really would have won something.
You did. You told them, let's play. What did you tell them? You wanted to play twice as high. You wanted 1 and 2, right? They wouldn't play for 150 and 1? Or you beat them out of the 1-2. I'm trying to remember.
I do like looking at you, I'll tell you that much. It's a lot better than that internet stuff.
You like looking at it?
Well,
Romance.
It's true.
Can you really ask for a better flop than that?
easier than watching not being able to
I can't think of one.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's different.
Same call tonight.
You could have asked for a better turn, though. The 8 doesn't help Phil's hand. It's just a question of how quick Tom Dwan wants to play this pot.
How many barrels can he fire? Well, he checks it.
Goes check, check.
Lost cause. Maybe it's all very bad. Queen.
It's a picture, but it's not quite the jack that Tom Dwan needed.
And can Dwan represent that queen?
I think he's got too much of a reputation as a bluffer right now. He needs to wait, catch a hand, and he's probably going to get paid. What does he think that Phil is calling him with on the flop that he can't call on the river? 2 small diamonds? That's just wishful thinking.
And it does go check, check. Dwan does give up.
I don't think he could have got away with a bet there. I think Phil's always going to call him.